Hello MMA fans, this is MMA Daily with your daily news and updates. Before we kick off today's news, make sure to tap that like button and hit subscribe. Now let's dive into the latest MMA updates. Starting off, Dustin Poirier predicts Justin Gayjee versus Max Holloway. Moving on, Alexander Volkanovski reveals drinking habits prior to Islam Makhachev rematch. Additionally, Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall in the works for UFC 300. Lastly, Cory Sandhagen believes he could be next for title shot. UFC star Dustin Poirier has given his thoughts on the upcoming showdown between Justin Gayjee and Max Holloway. At UFC 300, the BMF title will be on the line when Justin Gayjee defends against Max Holloway. These two men are considered to be among the most exciting fighters in MMA today, which should make for an almighty collision. One man who knows both individuals quite well is Dustin Poirier. Over the course of his career, he has faced them both twice. He holds a 2-0 record against Holloway and a 1-1 record against Gayjee. As you can imagine, fans are pretty intrigued to hear his opinion on their upcoming slugfest, which he gave during a recent interview. Here is what he said. I think I'd put money on Max. I've seen a lot of people online saying Max is going to be undersized, but Max is a big guy. He and Gayjee probably walk around at the same weight. His timing, range, durability, it's a coin toss, but if I was betting, I would bet Max. UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski has revealed the nature of his drinking habits prior to his rematch against Islam Makhachev. At UFC 298, Alexander Volkanovski returns to defend his belt against rising star Ilia Topuria. It comes just months after his short-notice rematch against Islam Makhachev, which he lost via brutal head kick KO. Volkanovski aims to get back on track by defending the strap at 145 pounds. However, between the knockout loss, his age, and the rise of Topuria, many are concerned. In a recent interview, Volkanovski spoke candidly about what he was doing in the days and weeks before taking the Makhachev rematch. Here is what he said. "It was like a little kick-up arse for me. I wasn't disciplined. I was drinking every day for like 3 or 4 weeks. Honestly, that's unheard of for me. Like drinking every day, I've never ever done that." UFC 300 is around the corner, but things seem to be at a frustrating standstill regarding the main event of the card. There's no doubt that the card is already stacked, but it lacks the charm of a main event that could get both casual and hardcore fans buzzing with anticipation. As the MMA community's patience keeps wearing thin about the delayed announcement, CEO Dana White seems to have too many options available, including a rumored bout between Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall. According to recent speculations, the clash between Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall is being considered as the headline fight for UFC 300 in case the organization is unable to finalize a deal with Conor McGregor to appear on the card. Currently, everyone is waiting for Dana White to make a final decision on the main event for UFC 300. Cory Sandhagen still needs more time before he can fight again after 2 surgeries, but he believes his return could include a bantamweight title shot. Following a dominant win over Rob Font this past August, Sandhagen revealed he had suffered a torn triceps during the fight, and the injury dramatically affected his performance. Afterward, he went under the knife to repair the damage, and then he had a second procedure to clean up some issues with his elbow that played a part in his initial injury. Several months removed now, Sandhagen anticipates he'll be ready to fight again in approximately 3 to 4 months. He has his sights set on the winner of the UFC 299 main event, featuring reigning 135-pound champion Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera. "I kind of haven't given up hope on being able to fight for the title next. I still see a lot of argument for me fighting for the belt. I beat Chito less than 365 days ago. Me and O'Malley is definitely one of the most exciting fights you can certainly make. Maybe in all the UFC in the top 5, top 10 most exciting matchups that could potentially happen." Thank you for tuning in to MMA Daily. We hope you enjoyed today's coverage of the world of mixed martial arts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you'd like to hear about in our upcoming videos. See you tomorrow with more MMA news. Until then, stay safe and keep following MMA Daily for your daily dose of fighting excitement.